Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahul qawli amma ba'du. Which I respect the entry committee and participant of the food webinar activity. Praise Alhamdulillah, let us always pray to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Thanks to the audience of grace, Taufik, guidance, and inayah to all of us. So that on this occasion we can gather a virtual Zoom for a food webinar without any obstacle. Prayer and greeting hopefully will always be devoted to our Lord, the great Prophet Muhammad SAW, which has shown us the right path and avoid the wrong path at is the pitch black. Thanks to his guidance, we are currently on the right track and blessed Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Let me introduce myself in Nanami. Here I'm the host and my partner Lilis as the moderator. Allow me the read of the schedule for today. The schedule is as follows: 1. Opening. 2. Reading material by Syofiyatun Fadila. 3. Reading material by Fadila Yustiana. 4. Reading material by Sukes. And the 5. Closing. The event is the first opening. Let us open the program this morning with reading Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Well, the next event is reading the material which will be graded by my colleague Lilis.
Thanks to Intanami for us MC. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we start the presentation and in order to avoid any disturbance during the presentation later, I would like to ask you to change the mode of your gadgets into silent. Thank you. The Honorable Dr. Siti Aimah, S.Pd, M.Pd. The Honorable, the invite speakers. Distinguished guests, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to this prestigious seminar about food rice product held by the Student Executive Body of Fakultas Ilmu Keperawatan dan Kesehatan. In this occasion, we shall have plenary session for your prominent speaker where I believe shall enrich or insight and knowledge regarding the theme of this seminar. Before the session begins, allow me to introduce the speakers. Our first speaker is Syofiyatun Fadila. She is a student Department of Food Teknologi Universitas Muhammadiyah Semarang. Our second speaker is Fadila Yustiana Meriani. She is a student Department of Food Teknologi Universitas Muhammadiyah Semarang. Our last but definitely not last speaker is Sukes. She is a student Department of Food Technology, Universitas Muhammadiyah Semarang. Without further ado, I would like to welcome our first speakers. She will deliver a presentation in title Baked Rice Product. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Syofiyatun Fadila.
Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thanks for the opportunity. Here I will deliver a little material about the government policy built food, sovereign person of the rice product food webinar Muhammadiyah University Semarang. Next. Previously, we will discuss the issue of food first, the strategic issue 5 years from the future. When adequate the production of strategic commodities, example rice, corn, soybeans, sugarcane, cattle, chilies, and salads, as well as reducing dependence on import to increase competitive of domestic products, anticipants of the strengthening and increasing the competitive of agriculture product in the international world, food diversification, the reduced consumption of rice and wheat flour, increased income and welfare of farmers. Next, it can next it can here we can also see a graph of in the increase. Infrastructure problems and means damage irrigation potential of Tigles Mainville, Petri, and Elsin traction. Next. Here we can also see a graph of increase. It can be seen that if food import are not controlled, the price will fall at the farm level. Agricultural products downstream. Distribution problems, the add value after harvest and processing has not been enjoyed by farmers. The downstream industry has not yet grown. Exports are still in wrong form, good potential for downstream agriculture products. The solution is rice milling, corn seller investment, corn industry for a cattle development, and downstream export products. Example, palm oil, coffee, cocoa, nutmeg, coffee, roots, and others. You can see that the price always decrease. This rice is always decrease. Next. In the process of milling rice into rice is the main products in increasing the processing volume. This rice, which is the main product of the rice refinery industry, it turns out that the rice milling industry also has a byproducts that has added value for increasing income. The byproducts obtained from the rice milling process is the result of waste of separation of the husk into rice, namely producing bran, grains, and husks. On one of these byproducts can be useful for animal feed and fertilization. Indonesia has the potential for rice availability. Every time we can rice into rice. So the processed bran products have been recognized worldwide as products with functional properties. Higgs vapes content is a disease advanced for prevention colon cancer, coronary heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and digestive problems. In addition, bran also contains protein, mineral, and saturated fats and the vitamin. It can now be processed into various nutrition and healthy foods products. Next. The husk itself can be processed into the fertilizer, for rice plants and other plants such as cells and so on, which can increase plant productivity. The rice bran can also be processed into various processed high fiber healthy food products such as cookies and geplak bran milk, cereal and bran milk, bread, bran oil, and many more types of processed bran. The example, these two products, besides products, steps, food, snack, matchcraft in the form of unhealthy of rice. The benefits contains carbohydrates as a source of energy, products, oxygen as a stable food can generate money when sold. Okay, thank you. I'm back to moderator from Lilis.
Let's give once again a big round of applause for Syofiyatun. Next, I want to ask a question for Syofiyatun. When compared to the main product, the flow of this byproduct is relatively small, even though the result obtained do not reach a large enough nominal. This byproduct is still included in the tax calculation. Will it not be detrimental to the company in the future? Thanks.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks to Lilis. Of course, it is detrimental because this byproducts in an additional result of the main products, but because it has is also relatively low. The byproduct is an additional result of the main products. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer and thank you for delivering today's material. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our second speakers. She will deliver a presentation entitled Processed Rice Product. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fadila Yustiana Mairani.
Terima kasih. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I will presentation traditional process cake product made from rich flour. Next. Indonesian traditional cake made from rich flour. Indonesian traditional cake. Indonesian traditional cakes can be interpreted as small snack found in Indonesia. This small snack can be consumed as a snack at a meal during a party or other event. Next, Indonesian cake made from rich. Based on the tips, rich can be divided into regular rich and glutinous rich. According to the color, it can be divided into white rich and brown rich, with glutinous rich, black glutinous rich, and red glutinous rich. Will based on the texture, it is distinguished between rich and soft rich. Rich flour. Rich flour is a very important step in the manufacture of traditional Indonesian cake. Next, things that needs to be considered in the use of rich flour. First, using fine flour, add a little tapioca flour, cook the cake salt be well cooked, made using hot liquid. And then, an example of a traditional cake made from rich flour, klepon, putu bambu, and bikawale. And let
Klepon atau kelepon adalah kue tradisional Indonesia yang dalamnya berisi gula cair dan dilapisi kelapa parut kukus. Teman-temanku yang berbahagia, hari ini kita akan sama-sama memasaknya, membuat kue klepon khas Indonesia.
Next, Lilis.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's give Ansh again a big round of applause for Fadila. Next, I want to ask a question for Fadila. What are the distinguishing characteristic of processed rice? Thank you.
Okay, I will answer the question. The difference is if rich flour or processed rich is used as the best material for making traditional cakes, such as, for example, klepon, cucur, and putu bambu. It will bring out a smooth and soft texture according to the characteristic of the cake. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer and thank you for delivering today's material. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our last speakers. She will deliver a presentation entitled Processed Rice Product. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sukes Linda Ningsih. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lilis. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is. I will present my presentation about Indonesian traditional cake based on rice flour. Next. Traditional cake is a snack or snack that is not the main dish. Cake usually tastes sweet or some are savory and salty. Cakes are often interpreted as snack made from flour dough, whether rice flour, sago flour, tapioca, or flour. Nusantara traditional cake are commonly found in Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and the Netherlands, though their historical relationship with Indonesia. Indonesian traditional cake based on the rice flour. Based on the type, rice can be divided into regular rice and glutinous rice. According to the color, it can be divided into white rice and brown rice, white glutinous rice, black glutinous rice, and red glutinous rice. While based on the texture, it is distinguished into rice type and there is also soft. Next. Glutinous rice flour. Glutinous rice flour is flour made from black or white glutinous rice, which is processed by grinding, pounding, or mashing it. The texture is similar to rice flour, but when you touch it, the glutinous rice flour will feel stickier. It is because glutinous rice flour contains more concentrated starch. Glutinous rice flour is also widely used as a base for various cakes. Keep in mind that glutinous rice flour should not be cooked too long so that the cake does not break and change shape. It is because of the fast cooking nature of the sticky rice, such as in the making kelompok or cakes. Next. Example of traditional cake made from rice. 1. Lemper. Do you know lemper food, right? This traditional rice wrapped in banana leaves is made from sticky rice. The glutinous rice will be cooked in the coconut milk until fluffier. Next, the sticky rice will be given a filling in the form of shredded chicken or shredded chicken. Next. Bubur ketan. Glutinous rice porridge is made by mixing glutinous rice, sugar, and salt. This bubur ketan snack is served with coconut milk. This coconut milk aims to reduce thickness from sticky rice. When eaten, it tastes sweet and sticky. Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's give Anj again a big round of applause for Sukes Lindaningsih. Next, I want to ask a question for Sukes Lindaningsih.
Yes.
Are there any negative beverage that will result from processed rice?
Okay, processed food are certainly quite in the demand for reason of practically. However, eating processed food too often is not good for you and your family. Why is that? Processed food is food that has passed certain processing steps such as drying, heating, freezing, packing, or canning. For this reason, the nutritional content of processed food has changed and tends to decrease. Okay.
Okay, thank you for the answer and thank you for delivering today's material.
Okay.
So, thank you very much for all speakers for the informative and interesting talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, finally, we come to the end of you very much for all the speakers for the outstanding discussion and also to audience for your active participants. Hopefully, the presentation will be beneficial for everybody. Thank you very much for your attention. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I return to MC.
Alhamdulillah, after this webinar event, I as a MC thank you and apologize profusely if there are words or action that are not pleasing. Hopefully, the material presentation can be useful for all of us. Bilai fisabilillah wasabikul khairat. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you.